All right, I'm gonna play something real quick. I just realized I'm kind of drained. The world is, I can feel it pulling. I have a lot of creative energy, but no fire, no need to express it. So it makes me think of ideas, energies awakening, pulling at our repressions and the things we're hanging on to, clinging on to for go along to get along's sake, persona's sake, consensus narration's sake. We're going to start to feel the psyche of those connections strained because there's a form coming up through our collective awareness. And it's the form of change, the feeling, the tension of spirit coming through form. So I don't know if I've been covering this effing mic up, but tension to form. So let's just use an analogy, use a story to convey a message, a meaning. Think of these times. They say Aquarius. Sounds good. I read about it, spoke about it, discussed it with others. I think I have an idea, an understanding of that idea anyway, to my feeling sense. I'll co-sign that. So Western tropically speaking, age of Aquarius is upon us. I'm Northern Hemisphere, I'm on Earth, so that's why I use Western tropical. But pick the system that works for you. So Aquarius, it is the combination of water and fire. Gives rise to the sky gods. The what could be, potential, future orientation coming into existence through either divine intervention or pulling genius into reality from what could be. And it's not just the light of the genius, but also the dark. Because you must understand nothing is singular, so we're tested with holding our power in that wind. And to hold the power is to know the reason to hold it, to feel the meaning of holding it. And that's the tension, spirit to form. Life happens. It is the muscles contract, when there's force to be generated, to be expressed, exchanged. Reality tightens up like that. And everything repressed is squeezed through, and the mythologies rise and the archetypes express, and the language is muddled because there's so many effing people. So many things going on. But it's fractal energy, and it's micro to macro, but your story might be a little different. So imagine these energies are rising. So Aquarius, the sky god is coming up, rising up. And so too is the war god, because the water and the fire must combine. So the apocalypse of the sky has to be expressed through the feeling, the passion. So the emotions, all the things repressed. Imagine the volcano at the bottom of the ocean and it goes off. Or the volcano on an island going off into the ocean. Either way, there will be this steam, this realization, the light in the water, the understanding of what a dream is, what a wish is, what meaning can be. So when these energies rise up, it pulls at our unconscious energies, our repressions, our shadows, the edifice of society. Things weaken, things change. It pulls energy into a new form rising. So we look at the world. What's the thing that's growing? It's technology. Very few people are privileged enough to live in the world of progression. Most others are stuck in the hell realms, feeling for the victims of our societies and our governments and our leaders and our greed possessed people. So it's up to us to break away from algol stare, the narrations of the world. If you feel you can impact change, meaningful change, then do it. And if you feel it's best to be the meaningful change, truly as close to home base, as close to God as possible, which is the self, then that's what you do. And either way you lean, the outside world and the inside world is going to pull on you. It's going to break you up. You're individuating. It's the feudalism of spirit. The fiefdoms, the different feudal states are going to be consciousness, your awareness. I mean, I know people that don't even wash the the chemicals off the vegetables and fruit before they eat it. They don't even rinse things. And that's their world, and that's perfect for them. And then there's people on the polar opposite other end of that, whatever that is. So you have to be the governor of the self in this world, or the world will truly govern you, and you will be unconscious form for change. I guess that would be what you could call karma as opposed to dharma. But either way, we put our life into motion and we're feeding energy into existence. And it's feeding energy into us, and it's a gift if you can see the potentials in that. So I used the analogy of the war and sky gods, but it could just be nature. All the elements, friction created in relation, forms spontaneously arriving for your potential. What language, what knowledge binds you? You will reach whatever potential you can in that. So I feel student mind is a heart-led mind, and it's the curious nature of existence which can keep you in that energy. Because everything else tells us a story, and we can see proof for everything, but it's all polling so that we can understand who we are, the awareness of ourselves, not give it away to other things. At least not give it away any more than we need to. Because we will all have to give it away at some point and at different facets in different facets of life. So not here to completely devaluate existence or what society and culture and being in this place can bring, but just remember, that isn't you unless you want it to be you. If you want to claim the fame of whatever that is, then you will be it and it will be you. If you want to stand on the shoulders of giants in that, then you are edifice. If you want to get back to real creative living, like the spirit of living, not trying to figure shit out, but figuring it out naturally through living, that's the energy that's truly the only energy available for us in this place. Everything else is a draw, a pull, a circuit, an exchange, you know, a contract. So there's ideas, language, things happening we have no conception for. When you find words to give meanings to feelings, then you can make these kind of conclusions. And ultimately, when you have a bunch of conclusions, you just realize things are happening. So how best do I happen? And that's a process for you to figure out. And the world is always for you because it will show you who you are and who you aren't. All of our conspiracy will be seen to be our projections, allowing that to be through denial with convenient truths being our icon to bear the burdens of our purity, our ignorance. The sacrifice can be our consensus narration, the social contract, all that stuff. So step away from that, know your value, and then bring that into the world and see what happens. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know how to do it. I just am aware of certain things. All right, let's try something. Let's try this. Alright, thanks for watching, listening, and being, and all that other stuff.